Place.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck?
That boy said that look go crazy.
Today we're gonna have a real discussion. We gotta get to the bottom of a few things. How is it that we live in a society where there's so many OF creators, so many S work creators? You got dudes who are sitting at home, jerking their shit all day, gooners. That's what they live for. That's all they can think about. How did we end up in this situation? Now, I will say COVID-19 was the catalyst. That's what spawned and started this whole thing of people being chronically online, at least to the degree that it's at now. Once people found out that you can make money online, specifically creating content, the floodgates were unleashed. We got people doing all types of different things in order to get attention, clout, money. Some people are just doing it for the validation and the love of the game, while others are out here are essentially pimping themselves out or letting people pimp them to make money. It's one of the oldest professions in the entire world. So definitely, if you put it online, people are gonna come, no pun intended. Today we're gonna be talking about Morgpie, which is a Twitch streamer and also OF creator, and we're gonna explain how this weird rabbit hole or pipeline is created. Essentially where you have these girls starting out in content, whether it's a YouTuber, Twitch streamer, doing TikTok, and all of a sudden it just seems like overnight they shift to an OF account. Well, because it's about money. It's always been about money. But I want to specifically highlight how Twitch itself and the CEO of Twitch reinforces and fosters this environment where these types of women can have this lifestyle, and it's positively reinforced by the platform itself to some degree. Before we get started today, I want to introduce you to Morgpie, basically who this is all about, how we got to this point, and then we can work ourselves forward. I want to show you and introduce you how Morgpie got on everyone's radar and why she's so popular besides the OF content. What she was specifically doing on Twitch that got her this following.
You know what I mean? Titan, thank you for the tier 3. Thank you. I just want to relax today, so I don't really have any like sub goals or anything like that. I'm just chilling today.
If you think that's wild, there's still a lot more to come. But basically, she would create this style of content that was very sexual without showing anything. It's implied. So she didn't have her full areolas on display, but it was just above it to where you can see her bare chest and her mammary glands. I cannot lie, quite impressive work, especially because she was keeping it PG without keeping it PG, if you know what I mean. She spawned this whole new wave of meta on Twitch where women can get away with basically exposing themselves without showing anything. She is a true pioneer in her field, and no wonder she's so popular. So it was only the obvious next step to go on to OF. She knew that she can just use her body in order to get viewers, in order to get donations. What point is content when your body is the content? And you might just say, hold up, isn't that part of their terms of service? She can't be doing that online. Well, yeah, she got banned multiple times, but guess what? She's still back. Like she never left. You really think somebody with this mindset is gonna have a 1 week ban, maybe 3-day ban, 5-day ban, whatever it was? You really think that's gonna change their mindset and what they're doing on the platform? No. And I wonder why. It's because the Twitch CEO was exposed for being a gooner himself. No wonder he likes this type of content on his platform, which, remind you, is a gaming platform. It's for gamers to stream the games with the audience and have fun playing video games. So how did it shift to women showing their bodies online? It's not an X-rated platform. Man, what's going on?
You want to explore clips?
That's very nice.
And now you have a clips feed. Okay? Mm-hmm. Suppose you want to check out the stories to see what you missed yesterday. You click there. And now you're in your stories feed.
Bruh.
Okay?
Okay. That's very nice.
Yeah.
That's also...
So clearly, the dude is a gooner. He's subscribed to and following all these women posted up on his app that he created. I mean, so be it. I guess this is a 200 IQ play. This is exactly why I say simp cuck beta male providers will do, say, become anyone in order to get the attention, validation, and pleasure from women. See, it would be one thing if this was an X-rated app to begin with. Then it's just expected. But this is a gaming app. This is for people to live stream playing video games. Why are there all these women half naked on this app, on this website? What's going on, man? And now you see how you can fall down this rabbit hole, this pipeline where this type of content is fostered and created because of the environment, because of who the CEO is. And I mean, just look at the dude. He definitely fits the part. So the point of this video is to highlight exactly why there is this pipeline, this rabbit hole that once you become a content creator, specifically on Twitch in this situation, how it's so easy. It's a slippery slope to fall right into S work. And the main point that I want to highlight is this website is international. When you think of streaming, you don't think of YouTube. You don't even think of TikTok. You think of Twitch, IRL streaming, desktop streaming. All kinds of shenanigans happen on this platform. So bad that some other dude had to spawn his own streaming platform for more degeneracy, which is kick.com, but that's a video and a story for another day. It was directly spawned off of this site, which was intentionally meant for gaming, esports, just people chilling, playing games with their audience, and now it's something much more. And that's the point. You got people like Kai Cenat that made a living off of this, not even necessarily playing video games. So it's broadcasted to a wide audience, and on that same webpage, on that same app, you got this type of behavior going on.
Hey! First try.
No wonder kids are addicted to gooning. No wonder you got girls who are 16, 17 considering starting an OF as soon as they turn 18. It's because their favorite Twitch streamer is doing it already. They're being influenced on an app that is essentially for kids. Now, I know a lot of you are going to say, well, it's not for kids just because there's video games on there. But come on now. I came for the video games. I stayed for the titties. That's basically what happens. You create future OF models and gooners. That's why we have this backward society literally off this platform alone. That's the craziest part. Post COVID-19. And the sickest part about this whole situation is that the Twitch streams themselves are just advertisement for the OF account. And then if you got these girls who are under the age of 18, you can see how this would lead them to that type of content, because not only do they want more attention and validation, but they also want more money. You only have to be 13 years old to start a Twitch account and to start streaming. You can be groomed by the people that you watch and not even know it. As a young girl, you can like some of these female streamers and like what they're doing, and then maybe they're talking about how much money they make off Twitch and doing OF, and that coaxes them into doing that type of behavior. And then for a young man, he just goes onto the site because he wants to see the new GTA 6 gameplay, and all of a sudden he got tickle bitties in his face. He clicks on that streamer and now he's addicted to corn. He's addicted to this OF model because she also advertises that on the side. Yo, this is sick. But that's just the intro of this video. We have to get to what we actually came here for. Morgpie, we didn't forget. Let's get on her for a second. I just had to show you guys how we ended up here in this current present day of Morgpie shenanigans.
Place. Good. Good. Okay, where were we? Desk. Did you say who's that lucky homunculus? Who the fuck is a homunculus? Spike! You wanna go for a little walk? Just a little walk. Just a little walk around the room. We'll go in circles. Wow, can you sit? Wow, shake. Very good.
Come on, man. You can't tell me this is a gaming platform. You can't tell me that people used to play video games and watch esport competitions on this website, and all of a sudden we're getting some softcore BDSM content now. And it's just okay. We're all just supposed to be okay with that. It is what it is. If this is the type of person that you are, so be it. But take this stuff somewhere else, because all that you're doing is recommending this lifestyle, recommending this content, fostering this environment where younger and younger people are going to be okay with this type of behavior, which is not. I mean, first of all, it doesn't even need to be said. That dude is a beta male simp cuck. Obviously, the woman, she's just dominating him. I mean, this is its own subsect of thing. There's nothing more to be said about that. But you're promoting this to a younger audience. That's not okay. I'm sure there was a 15-year-old or 16-year-old who saw this for the very first time and was like, damn, what am I even watching? Forget that. There was probably a 12-year-old or 13-year-old watching this and like, damn, what am I watching? And then they start going down the rabbit hole of BDSM. And not only that, there's somebody else out there that's like, I want to do that. Yes, I understand for everyone saying that, well, it's the parents' problem. The parents need to monitor their kids and this and that. But come on, we live in the real world. Do you really think parents are watching what their kids are doing online at all hours of the day? Kids are online all day these days. It's crazy. You could have got a recommendation to watch this video by one of your friends. He shared a clip with you. You click on the website. Oh, that's a cool clip. Playing GTA, playing Call of Duty. And then all of a sudden you click out and the next video recommended to you is this shit right here. Or worse, some woman with tickle bitties naked in a hot tub. Like, come on, man. Come on. No wonder we got all these young gooners who are addicted to corn, and why we have these girls who are not even 18 yet that are already locked into the idea that they're gonna start an OF account once they turn 18. They might already be creating content on TikTok, on YouTube, and once she turns 18, oh, she's going for it all. Not necessarily because of the money, because a lot of these streamers do talk about their OF income, or it's just plastered all over Instagram and Twitter, but also because they see this stuff already on Twitch, on YouTube, on TikTok, where these girls are living this lifestyle and they feel comfortable. They're like, well, all these other girls are doing it. They're making a bunch of money. Why can't I do it? They think that the social stigma has already been destroyed. They don't know any better. They're still kids. So they think it's socially and culturally acceptable to do this type of behavior. They're not concerned about the consequences. And then you got female streamers and content creators just like this creating this type of content, essentially promoting it on a kid's app. You could be a kid trying to see some Fortnite gameplay or some Rocket League gameplay, and then all of a sudden you click out of the video and see Morgpie got some dude chained up with a dog collar with her tickle bitties out. Come on now.
Goose is so pissed. Oh my god, you can let her in. Ma'am! That is so, you're so insane for this. You're so insane for this.
What?
The lidless drink.
You know, I like living life on the edge.
And if I make a mess, we have somebody to clean it up for us, right? Oh my god. What the fuck is happening? No! Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Somebody is in big trouble. Bill. There he goes. Oh, shit. Oh, Spike, it's okay. It's okay. No. Spike. No, Spike. No. Stop it, Spike. Yo, chill. Chill the fuck out. Okay, you're good, Bill. You're good. Very good. Very good, Bill.
Yo, this is insane. That dude is straight up getting shocked with a shock collar. I don't like, I have no words for this stuff, man. If this was on the hub, if this was on some other website, I would understand. But it being on a gaming website, that's just crazy. There's nothing you can say about these dudes that hasn't already been said. They're just really down bad. Let's just put it in those terms. Don't be these men. This is the way that it starts though. I just hope everybody understands that now that we went through the information and all the evidence. Websites just like these groom young kids, boys and girls. The same thing can be said about TikTok, even YouTube to some degree. And if they have social media like Twitter or Instagram, you got nothing but IG models and they keep reposting their content onto other platforms just the same. They call themselves fitness influencers, yet they have their tickle bitties out, their booty out with that link in the damn bio to her other spicy content. You have to understand this is not just a natural happening. No, these young kids are getting groomed to consume the content or to produce the content. The Bop House is a perfect example of that. You got multiple OF girls who started out on TikTok or Instagram, wherever, I don't know, and they're grooming these other girls unintentionally by proxy to think that this is the lifestyle that they want. Oh, once I turn 18, I'm gonna go get an OF and make $1 million on the first day. Like, that's sick work, man. Of course, for the people who are consuming that content, but as well as the girls who think it's okay to make that content, and for the agencies and older girls who are coaxing these younger girls into doing this content because of how much money they make, sponsor deals, endorsements, whatever. This really is a rabbit hole. There's so much to get into. Twitch is just the start. Twitch is the one that's out in the open about this reality, while TikTok acts like that's not what they promote, but they really do, because that's why these girls are able to promote their content on those apps, on those websites. It always seems so harmless. It always starts out as a little dance, but then there's always something behind it. It's so sick. It's so weird. And that's how they promote. That's how they advertise to their audience. We can be here all day talking about this. We still have to get into the TikTok to OF pipeline, the Instagram to OF pipeline. There's so many, but that's about it for me. I'm done, man. This is just truly sick. If you guys are still here, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
All right. Come, Bill Clinton. Come, Bill Clinton. Shake. Spin. Oh shit. That was a pretty good spin.
Buck Nasty 691989 just cheer 10 bits.
Come on, it's not that bad. Here, I'll eat another one with you. See now I've eaten 4. I've eaten 4 of these. It's just kind of dry and tasteless.